Okay, okay. Thing. be my friend. There we go. Video looks good. Oh, this is so tiring. I'm so fucking annoyed by the fact that it has to steal my goddamn mouse every goddamn time. Can it just not do that, please? Don't hug the mouse game. There's no point to it. If I want to click off the screen, I should be allowed to do so without having to click a button. Blah blah blah. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. All meows have been seen. This thing started in 30 minutes. It's probably 40. Let's see. Tiny Biddle, where are you? .35 meters. Okay, let's see how far away we are from this thing. I don't think it's long. 4 minutes. Any action here? Not this early. You know what? I'll just fool around here for a little bit. Spa in the LMP2. Stiff in my body today.
Radio check.
Radio check, Jim. Radio loud and clear. $118, $119. It's a fair few drivers. Hopefully we get a healthy grid. Let's see. Okay.
Logging enabled.
God damn it. Just gonna
Log building finished. Logging enabled.
learn earlier. Ohidlig.
Log building finished.
Yeah, I'll take another lap just for safety. Sure.
Locking enabled.
Yeah, no, those definitely don't look right. Oh. Totally didn't jump start. You saw nothing. Oh, god damn it. Play is a little bit brave. Yo, dude. Oi, oi. Oh shit. Okay, 5 is plenty brave. Maybe it's slow here. I'll try 1 through. Yes. Oh yeah. Just gonna finish this thing. I'll rant when I can. I am before I smell blood. It's actually crop 50 at bottom, 70 at top. Then as far in from the left, and right as you can without feeling like you're sacrificing fob. Maybe a couple of clicks past that because you're not really sacrificing much, but the number of pixels you get back just might justify it. What I did was I target. My main problem wasn't frame rate in game anymore, but OBS struggling with much greater resolution being passed via the mirror. So since I like. And I in part, like, I was trying to tune, like, okay, how low can I get this and still retain fidelity? And it turns out if you target like half of the headset's resolution horizontally for the crop, and then either scale down further by using the slider in the OpenXR configurator app on a SpeedMade. It looks goddamn near native, but it is half resolution, but it doesn't look Minecraftian at all. And it so happens that my vertical resolution halved is 140 pixels shy of being 1440p. So I figured, okay, cool, that is with the crop. So then we're already close to the target, which I know OBS or my encoder can handle, which is 2560 by 1440, without dropping frames or whining, or causing OBS to whine. And then it's just a matter of cropping the excess to fit into a 2560 by 1440 canvas without the need to stretch it horizontally, no vertically, but because of how LMU outputs to the mirror, you will have to stretch it a little bit, just a tiny bit, horizontally. Oh shite, oh shite. No, yes. Okay, so this is the part of the race where the tire starts overheating, and I should be paying attention. But that's the gist of it. I can do a rundown of my things afterwards. It's been smooth for quite a while in the headset, but I've been puzzled as to why the capture has been weird. And I was out there watching OBS one day, and saw it was whining about encoder not being able to blah 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 reduce quality and the frame rate dropping. And I found another thing that heavily impacted it as well, like capturing the tiny pedal flag window or overlay thing and not putting it to the Windows 10 mode is a lot more taxing than putting it at auto when it ends up selecting the Windows 7 capture mode. So just manually going over everything, making sure it's set to Windows 10 sure helped a lot with reducing overhead on OBS behalf for the window capture sources. It's a whole thing, you know, a lot of stuff. Oh there, don't scrub the tires now. Tires are super spooky now, so brake a little bit earlier. That's not kosher. the weather has switched. Jesus fuck, this is hot. So it's not so much in the DC but in the cut. one lap too much fuel. That was... how many laps? It says there somewhere. Oh dear, don't touch me please. 10 laps, yeah.
Log building finished.
Okay. Hooey. I'm gonna turn FFP down by 2%. God damn. There. Okay. Yay. Let's see. Just gonna check. You still there, by the way? Hypercars at Monza, please. Oh, starting in 4 minutes? Okay. That's fine. Okay, let's see, quickly, speedrun. Alright, so in... no fancy stuff here. So far, upscaling and shit goes. Less stuff, less latency. These are my view settings, or post-processing, basically bringing up luminescence. And here... oh my god. 70 crop at the top, 50 at the bottom, and then I'm not cropping at all on the far left and far right here, but I do an ACC just to give me a little bit more overhead for that fucking Nordschleife race. Just it was OCDing it. Would probably been fine at 100, but I just, you know, when in Rome. Yeah, so what I'm targeting is essentially half the resolution, and as close as I could get was 1500. No, 1540, I believe, on the horizontal. So then I only had to crop away 100 pixels to retain 1-to-1 ratio pixels between the OBS canvas and the capture. Yeah, you can see here, 2900 by 1540 at the top. So even though it's way wider than 2560, which is the width of my canvas, the capture, when everything is cropped equally at all sides, minus 1% vertically, it's weird, but it is a thing. Then I end up with a source, OpenXR mirror source, which is 2200 pixels. So that needs to be stretched to be 1-to-1, or to fill a 2560 by 1440 canvas. So if we just quickly here we are. Welcome to hell. Boop. So fuck. Sure, we can close tiny pedal just for the occasion. Close. So and yeah, this is another fun thing. If you go to studio mode, then scenes and LMU, and then we have this thing. Where is it? OpenXR mirror capture, and then yes. So here we see this is what it ends up with, and this is as close as I can get it. And I've set the bounding box to match the thing, and then stretch to bounds from top left. Doesn't really matter, but you know. Actual resolution of canvas, this is the resolution that results from this crop here, which would be, this is the OpenXR mirror. And I've, oh yeah, that reminds me, I am supposed to crop less. Yes. About 1% less. Yeah, I think 1% less, because yeah, I noticed there's some distortion on the capture, tiny bit, because the mirror does not fully account for the crop to FOV thing changing the fisheye type effect that is on the capture to look fully flat as it would normally do without the crop to FOV. So it's kind of important to crop similarly, at least on the edges. So you can't like crop 7% here and then 18 plus 7 in order to get more perspective or see more of the right side of the right eye, or whichever eye you're selecting. Because then the fish eye effect will be off center and it will look way worse. But crop to top to bottom doesn't really matter as much. But yeah, these are the values I landed on in order to get these values. And then I've just stretched it out to the canvas. But ideally there wouldn't be a stretch operation, but you can't get around it unless you want to look through like a super duper narrow slit, which is yeah, I'm already past my comfort zone when it comes to like reducing the things I can see up and down. Because like I need to be able to look down at the wheel and look ahead and still see the horizon. If not, then I can't really race effectively, it feels like. So yeah, that's about it. Shit. Of course, desktop. Yeah, no, you've been seeing this. You've been seeing this, I'm just confused. As per protocol. So that is how I do at the moment. And I guess this is my LMU stuff. So make sure this matches up with the what's in the in-game overlay under system. And then hit crop to FOV, and then just drag this down until you get close to whatever target you wanna target for whichever reason. So yeah, that's me at the moment. That is me at the moment, and I should join the event. Let's see. Transition, and come on. But yeah, the reason I selected for 1540 isn't necessarily because it's close to the canvas size. It is in part that, but also because it's only 4 pixels away from being exactly half the resolution of vertical resolution of my headset. And before I had to run higher MSAA to counter the shimmer than I do now. Now I'm just keeping it at 2x. And it looks okay. It looks okay. So, tiny pedal, come back to me, please. So, tiny pedal, give me fuel calc. Oh no, I did save the setup, didn't I, yesterday? I think I did. Load. And 92 liters of fuel. I think the recommendation was 91. We'll see. Hopefully we will make it. yeah, that is the rundown of the state of things at the moment. And I'm happy to report. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that as well while we wait. I can like I get no stutters on the grid while rolling down the grid or the starting procedure, and the starts are smooth. But there are some times still where I circle around the track and I end up looking towards the pit lane behind multiple layers of obstruction, and still it just slows down a little bit, but it's nowhere as noticeable as it was before. So yeah, graphics, of course, we don't get to see everything here, but yeah, 18 cars, pretty much same as before. Like post-processing low, texture high or ultra, I think now, maybe, and then mid on player and mid on opponent, and then low on circuit, and the rest off or low, and then 18 cars. So this was a 10-minute session, so 19. It's 4 point something a lap, isn't it? Should I do the thing? Be the meme lord? Be a T2V. Boosting my shit. Let's see. I honestly don't remember. It's 4 point some odd lap per lap. We need 5, so that's 21. That's 8. That's 21. 6. It's 2. Oh, I'm just gonna take 25. Who the shit? 23. Who cares?
Locking enabled.
I'm a Ferrari. I'm angry. Angry Italian Ferrari. Oh no. Oh my god. No, not track cut, not track cut, not track cut. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. I forget how cold these fucking tires and brakes are, man. I keep forgetting. Ugh. Was it 3 liters a lap? Oh yeah, I'm one size short, isn't it? My god. Such a fucking culture shock going from even LMPs to this. Oh, fucking hell. Tires are still cold, man. And it's scorching hot. Oh, come on. Terrified. Oh no, that's too deep. damn it. Sag. Guess I was 2 liters over fuel. No. More than that. Oh no, I had another lap. Oh, I thought that was the last one. Well, shit, I was out of battery anyway. It's okay.
Log building finished.
It's okay. I'm starting in a safe place. Oh dear, only 5 of these? Poor guys. Okay, so... you and... so what happened to the Musak? Alright. While we wait, why not check out the crop? Looks fine. I should still be a little bit squished. Okay.
go, go.
Oh wait, what the fuck? Oh no, don't tell me I fucking missed out on the start.
Logging enabled.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous, I zoned out. Oh no, oh well. It's a daytime one, so probably gonna be
Take 6
spicy.
clear, don't
Oh,
cross the
why?
white line.
Man, that was weird. I have absolutely no concept of time. When I get distracted, it just fucking... It's amazing. Back to front. There we go. Oh no, that sign is actually a fair bit taller.
Left side, clear left. On your left, clear left. Car left, clear left, P16. Car left, clear left, car left, clear left. Alright Gary, the next car is Marsh. Sector 3 is yellow. It looks like Versetti has spun off. The leader has just done a 135.4. Green flag, Sector 3. Car right, clear right. Just done a 137.8 V14. Higher behind is pitting. Okay Gary, you're reeling Marsh in. The gap is 8.0. Fastest lap for Kovacs, 135.3. incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. That's the quickest lap for your class. Your last lap time was at 1:37.2. We think Norris has binned it. Sector 1 is green. Fastest lap for Kovacs, 1:35.3. You're reeling, march in. The gap is now 3.0. Last lap was a 1:37.6. Fastest lap for Kovacs, 1:35.1. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right. Place. Okay, Gary, we'll need to hit for fuel by lap 26. Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
God damn it. Don't be distracted, immediately distracted. Fun stuff. Oh shit.
The car in front is Stender.
Tires are good. front's too cold. Why isn't it showing me my front brake disc temps? Weird.
Okay, Gary, you're reeling. Stender in. The gap's now 6.3 seconds. That lap time was 1:37.7. Coming up on a slower class car. Car left. Clear left. Yellow flag in sector 3. We can see Pyro has gone off. Green flag in sector 3, left side, clear left. Yellow flag, caution. It looks like Stender has stacked it. Alright Gary, the next car is the Ast. That lap time was 1:37.6. Slower class car ahead. That's good consistency, keep it up. P12. Car right. Clear right. Sector 3 is clear. Car right. Right side's clear.
There goes.
Slower car ahead. It's their class leader. On your right. Clear right. You've just done a 138.1. 10 seconds. Your lap time was 1:37.3. The gap to the Ast in front is now 9.8. Best lap in your class. The car in front of us is now 3 laps behind. Remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. Okay, Gary, we're halfway through. You're reeling the Ast in. The gap is 8.8 seconds. your fuel. That's the best lap in your class. That lap was a 136.8. The Ast ahead is now 7.6 seconds. You're coming up on a slower car. Alright Gary, you've used half your fuel. Car left, clear left. P12, yellow flag. Sector 3 is green. That was 137.2. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Slower class car ahead. Car left, clear left. The gap is now 5.8. Okay Gary, lap times are pretty consistent. You've just done a 137.2. Coming up on a slower class car, 15 minutes left.
Oh wow,
Right
my
side,
friend, Fefe.
clear right.
Let me do overtake. You go right. You're slow, go. You go straight. Oh dear. Get back into the groove.
Slower class car ahead. Car left, clear left. Right side's clear.
Oh my god.
Reeling the ast in, the gap is 3.8. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yellow flag sector 1. Green flag sector 1. We think that Colin has binned it. Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. We think Sun has crashed. To go, that's 10 minutes left. Ahead is now 4.6 seconds. That lap was a 1:37.5. Okay, Gary, you're reeling P11 in. The gap's now 3.4 seconds. You're coming up on a slower car. That lap was at 136.9. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0. Right side, clear right. Slower class car ahead. Okay, Gary, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Car up, clear right. To the Ast ahead is now 1.8 seconds. That lap was at 137.0. Coming up on a slower class car. Car right. Right side's clear. 3. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Coming up on some slow cars, the class leaders in this group. Left side. Clear left. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. We think that Max has gone off. Sector 1 is green. Last lap, B11. Good consistency, keep them coming.
Oh dear.
P11. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Phew.
Okay, pit stop requested.
Phew, 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 phew. Whew. Ah, the fucking escape button isn't working again.
The pit crew's ready.
I know, but I can't hit
Long
escape, so I
building
need to
finish.
restart the game. Guess that's why people are left on track when it happens. Okay, so I had what, 5 liters on tank at the end? Let's see what it says. 4.8, so I think I can take out 3 liters at least. Mouse, why you being a dick? There. Oh, train. So, 89. And save. All right. Seats. Yeah, no, swapping classes and stuff, it's difficult, man. Oh my god. Ooh, rip. This is so painful to watch, but I mean, I wasn't particularly quick. 13.7 best. No, 36. Jesus. 36.7. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was tight though. Fun run. Do I have one more in me? Oh. I feel like an old man. I'm getting exhausted after like one race. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna go eat some meat and have a little relax, and then I'll probably show up again after dinner. Cause I want to race more Monza in this thing. I want to conquer the Fefe. And so on. So, with that, and no mild confusion as to why the fuck YouTube is now pausing my things again. Yeah, because it's set to loop. Huh. Bastards. Okay, anywho, I shall take a break and return at some point. So until then, pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew.